comet? What is that? Oh, well, well. Someone went to great lengths to keep this treasure hidden. Black hole capacitors? Just what in the world was your grandfather cooking up? Seems linked to the device on that big desk there. Now this looks important, though it's a little large to be my counterpart. But I'd hazard a guess that our fortunes are ingrained in this machine. Your grandfather certainly left this here for a reason.
Well, it looks a little heavy for him to carry around.
My counterpart? Well, at least a picture of it, like a soldier at war. It looks like a mighty fine device. Question is, where is it? Huh. A battery. Might be important. Interesting. I'm guessing this is important. I know you ain't the help, son, but could you clean that picture off? It might reveal to us something about this counterpart we're looking for.
Sure, just give me a second.
And just like that, presto! Flux? A projectile-based cleaner dispenser. That picture frame. Could this help?
We're about to find out, my guy.
Maybe we can use this with that flux spray. Cosmonaut Alexei Leonov. A Russian? First man on the moon. And the date, it's circled. 1968. Well, that doesn't seem right.
This Soviet guy made the first ever spacewalk, but that was in 1965. First man on the moon was Neil Armstrong.
Hey, look, it's that
Your
frog!
mind bestowed. The toad worthy of this biography secretes a highly hallucinogenic substance that was used in Mayan rituals. That's some rather dry reading.
Now we have to catch him!
Hold on. Those Russian words. I think I can translate them. Congratulations to Mother Russia. First country to land on the moon. Wait. I know my memory's filled with cobwebs, but Russians were the first ones on the moon? Is that right?
Nope. Again, it was Neil Armstrong.
Huh. An old ventilation duct. No lack of fresh air in here, though. Now that's a thing of beauty. Shame. Just needs a battery.
What a strange coincidence since we just found one.
That's the ticket. Now to put this to use. I much prefer a screwdriver if I'm honest. And by screwdriver, I of course mean the drink. Apologies. Yeah, I'm just thinking. You're having it easy, does it?
Wow, that tickles!
Almost there. You got it. Time to get a handle on things, I suppose. Get in there. Incredible. Back in my day, in order to get married, you sometimes had to jump through a great variety of hoops to get the parents' approval. It was tiresome and trial-filled. I've seen a fair amount of men go crazy. Now this is crazy. Another password. Who does this?
Got a hunch about
Let's look around.
1968.
Find the next hoop to jump through. My counterpart? Well, be honest. How do I look? Presentable? Now, just put it on my so-called nether regions.
If I had $1 for every time I heard that...
Woo! Wait! That's got as much punch as my uncle's moonshine. But then again, his stuff sometimes did make people go blind. This fragment thing, this antiquity fragment, it feels connected somehow. Try placing it into my counterpart, maybe.
It's vibrating.
Something's god dang happening! Jumping Jehoshaphat! We're out of this world! And not in the same chassis we left in. As curious as to where and when that fragment took us is how, son. You see, we're commandeering a person in this continuum, not unlike the way somebody commandeered that silver bird. Let's hope we do a better job. Keep an eye out for anything you think could serve as another antiquity fragment. These are the crumbs of a tastier morsel, which in turn is but a plate at the banquet of our, or rather the world's calamity.
Wow, look how high I can jump! Hi, Neil Armstrong.
Dear God. What happened here? Who did this? This moment was meant to be our crowning achievement. We may not be alone. As much as I appreciate the scenery, I think we should find out why we're here and move.
Well, there is some good news. With no air, he won't decompose. What? Too soon?
This bird's in rough shape. We best look her over to see what's going on. Start with those compartments. Huh. Locked. Those metal clamps have fused together. We got more chance of getting frostbite in Hades than we have of cutting through them. We need some form of heavy-duty slicing apparatus.
What about that circular saw?
Let's pack down the tent, son. Back to the sanctuary. Tap and hold my counterpart. All right. Grab it. Do it quick. Ah, you're gonna cut your way inside that silver bird. Let's do it. And don't dally. Let's take this thing for a spin. Oh, look at it. Throwing up hellfire. It's working all right.
Wow, this is super realistic.
We're in. Let's pick up the pace, kid. Well, what have we got here?
Shotgun shells. That proves it's American.
Ooh, a new Great. I have created a new ammunition category for us. Wire cutters. Let's nab them before they're used on us. That wireless looks like it's been incapacitated. Someone's tossed its parts around like rice at a wedding. Perhaps we can find a way to get it working. Find some answers to this mess. Radio parts. Oh, this looks like sabotage to me. This saboteur has bought this poor soul a one-way ticket. Perhaps there's a chance we can put it back together. Well, now what do we have here? Well, well, well. Aren't we a live wire? Huh, yeesh. That's 7 years bad luck if you ask me. Wait a minute. Is there something lurking behind that glass? Well, open sesame. Knew these things would be good for something. By Jove, what pretty things. Relics from the old world. 2 antiquity fragments. Well, ain't this grand? Your grandfather certainly left some breadcrumbs. Well, after you. Here we go again. Take a look at this. That deep green. So enchanting. So lonely. We're in Central America, son.
Master Sakura, are you up there? Master Hasakura, I'm alone down here. Now this temple, empty, and the land around it, not a soul walking upon it. A great calamity befell these people. I don't think we should be here. All these doors. What if behind them rests some great malevolence? These great stones are all that separates us from infinite evil. I say we catch up with the rest of the party.
Don't quit your belly aching. This guy's obviously never been to the moon.
I know, right?
I don't think this is jewelry. Not my type, anyway. But it does look like it might be worth a few bob.
Hi, grave robber!
Well, well, well. Another ammunition category. More to the point. An arrow. Place it nicely done. I've created a new arrow category for us. Mainly used in bow-type weapons. Great for stealthy missions.
Man, we really need more open storage slots. Dead end!
Those look like handholds. Let's get up there.
My thoughts exactly.
Now that's a view.
The climbing in this game is super fun. Somebody get this man a sandwich.
Strange. An old cassette tape. Perhaps it contains something interesting. We need a way to play it.
The subject, original timepiece investigation. It appears that there is a great deal yet to uncover about our two original Wardenclyffe timepieces. Upon deeper investigation, it is evident that they are intricately tethered to an underlying law, or even perhaps multiple laws of our universe. It is my belief that during the Wardenclyffe event and my foray into the realms of energy and resonance, some force or power of unimaginable significance became interwoven with these two timepieces. Upon various experiments with the two devices, the temporal continuum appears to behave in ways I cannot fathom. This connection appears to be intimately intertwined with the delicate threads of time and space. It beckons us to consider that time does not adhere to the linear nature we perceive. In the grand tapestry of the cosmos, it seems that time may dance to a tune far more intricate and profound than our own limited human senses can comprehend.
Well, I must say, sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. But it is because fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities. Truth isn't.
Man, that was dense. Hint me, Samuel.
All right, so I'm not one for praying, but something tells me we need to get into that temple. Let's return to Takao. See if we can find a way in. I believe both antiquity fragments will be the key. Hold on. Looks like we're the other Tomb Raider. The temple still looks deserted. Strange. I always took the Mayans for an industrious and flourishing people, especially in this pocket of time.
Yurei, up here!
Oh, hello!
Days we've been traveling now, and not a sign of any natives to challenge us. And now this incredible temple! It will be my palace! You, my faithful servant, will have a living quarters that will be the envy of emperors. Have you opened the tomb yet? It's likely overflowing with gold.
Did he say gold? I'll be damned. Sounds like we're a pair of Tomb Raiders.
And no more chat about hidden traps and awakening spirits of the dead. I'll see if there's a way to open it from up here.
Oh, did you hear that? That's the sound of opportunity knocking. Opportunity in the form of gold and riches. It'd be rude not to answer the call. Let's get to them doors.
Wait a second. The Mayans didn't have drones? This feels like overkill. This slingshot works great on those drones.
That was a close shave. Gasha, hush up and listen. Them ain't just common varmints. No, sir. They's something worse. I think that's the, Temporal Management Bureau. Let me tell you, boy, they ain't here for handshakes. Whatever that... A busted bow. That could have come in handy. Clock keeps turning up. I'd say that's a sure sign we're making progress, Asher. Another piece of the pie. But to what? Great snakes. That don't look ancient. Easy now, Asher. Those ain't meant to be here. Reckon they might be sniffing us out.
Sit down! How much you want to bet the last piece is up there?
All right, we're getting somewhere. Might need... What is this? What's it for? What does it smell like? Well, it's no scented candle or a flower, I'll tell you that.
Smells like mildew and skeletons to me.
Yay! More climbing!
Master Hasakura, one of the great doors has opened, but the second one remains shut. It is open. Ah, it's like some kind of face. Master Hasakura, you need to see this.
time to break a leg. And, by break a leg, I mean break our way into this tomb. Not literally, of course. Just suggesting we keep a lookout for anything around this temple that's fragile. Jade, perhaps.
The only jade is those weird heads sticking out of the building.
That's certainly doing something.
You there? What was that? Did you break a plate? Now is not the time to be eating!
There must be more up top.
The whole
Like
temple
a
is
bull in a
shaking.
china shop.
Something is happening. Moving. It's hers. I know it.
Okay, so with those serpent heads smashed, we now got these peculiar dials.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Russia? Is it filled with the greatest of wealth? Are we kings? Something else is screwed up here too. What is that?
Uh-oh. No going back now. You tread carefully now. I can feel this fortune calling.